What's up, my little patrons? Can't only go smart back at y'all again with another reaction video. Now, unfortunately, I did promise you guys that I would do, yesterday, I did promise you guys that I would do a reaction to Game of Thrones Season 2, Episode 1. Unfortunately, I'm still technically having issues with my laptop, and I damn near got cut off once again by YouTube due to copyright. So today I figured, hey, why not go ahead and do a bit of recap on the first season of The Walking Dead. It's a really great TV show until it's like people claim that The Walking Dead just literally became dead inside, especially when Carl died. Like, that was really sad and depressing. But I mean, regardless, it's still gonna be one of my top 10 favorite TV shows. Because I mean, the actors, they literally give it their all, and do their best. So I mean, it's not like it's a complete total loss. Anyways, I figured, hey, why not do a little bit of recapping to the first season? Remember, do all the seasons, because here's the thing, I'm fully caught up. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see the remainder of the episodes for season 6 or 7, but I did get to see season 8 though. So okay, this is kind of like me going back to how it all started from the very beginning. So yeah, let's get right into it. I know you guys can see it. I'm just kidding. I'm watching on my laptop. My TV is damaged. I think I already told you guys this 100 times. So this right here is the introduction of Rick Grimes. Let me turn that volume, because I already know that I'll basically get copyrighted for this. And worse, get banned a second time. I don't really want to go through that again, so. I really liked how we're just diving right into the apocalypse. We're not going back in time, at least not before this scene. Well, I mean, sorry, not after this scene. Sorry. But it's all we're just literally right in the apocalypse, right now, And it's still technically unclear how this whole thing started and how the dead started walking. Also, what I liked about this scene and the scene of the very first episode of season 8 is how they're comparing all of the all of the how can I put this? They're kind of like comparing, like, you see Rick right here at the gas station, and then all of a sudden you see Carl at a gas station after driving a van. See, the thing is, the difference is, Rick saw fresh walkers in the, they're probably already dead in the car. Carl pretty much saw old decayed ones while stumbling upon the gas station, and pretty much there was no gas at all. Next thing you know, Rick hears noises underneath. Carl pretty much hears someone talking. Major difference right there. And it's like Rick looks down underneath. He sees a little girl carrying a teddy bear. And what does Carl see? A grown man near a car. Sadiq, by the way. Point is, major differences. I also have to give credit to the special effects designers. They sure do know how to make one creepy zombie. Well, that, my friends, was a really great introduction. Now, for the record, I didn't really start getting interested in The Walking Dead until how can I put this? Alright, until, of course, Monty had me saw it once. And at first, I was like, yeah, it's alright, I kind of like it. But then, further watching it, I've begun to grow fond of it, so now I love it. And now here we are at the very beginning, how it all started. Oh, Shane, I miss you. I have to ask myself I have to ask myself what would happen if Rick did not kill Shane. If they could just work out their differences, and Shane was still alive. I mean, imagine what he would think of Rick today. I mean, jeez. It's like basically the apocalypse pretty much changed him. It made him more hardened, more erratic, just more like crazy than usual. Maybe we wouldn't have so much global warming. You say that? Yeah, a live version. That Earth with this look, well, you would not believe. That's when the Exorcist voice pops out. You sound just like my damn father. always get on about the power bill, telling me to turn off the damn lights. What do you say to that? What I want to say. Bitch, you need to tell me you've been hearing this your entire life. You are still too damn stupid to learn how to turn off the switch. Don't actually say that, though. That would be bad. Yeah, I go with the polite version there, too. Why, yes, sir. Well, talk about having a great friendship. I may have failed to use with my sermon, but I did try. That's what she always says.
was closing out some of the bitch ever near her tongue. Expressing dogs. You share your feelings, that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, it's definitely when friends talk about relationships and marital problems.
Lately, whenever I try, everything I say makes her be patient, like she won't hear it after all. It's like she's pissed at me all the time, and I don't know why. She's shit covers go through. Nonsense face.
I mean, you guys have a point. This kind of shit couple go through on a daily basis.
Less than she said this morning. Sometimes I wonder if you care about us at all.
Wow.
She said that in front of our kid. Let you go to school with that in your head. The difference between men and women. I would never say something that cruel to her. Certainly not in front of Carl.
Alright, this is it. This is how it all goes down. ADW. Can you guys explain me what ADW means? I know what GTA means, Grand Theft Auto. But what about ADW? I've never heard that before. How can I always forget? Shane Style. This could be the best weapon of defense in the apocalypse. For the record, this is airsoft, by the way, it's not real. But this could be the best weapon of defense, or you could do something with this.
Hey, we'll get on one of the videos, Coach. Y'all like world's craziest police chiefs. What do you think? What I think we always need to stay focused. Make sure you got a round in the chamber and safety off. Would be kind of cool to get on one of them shows.
Yeah, I bet it would. Honestly, though, on a scale of 1 to 10 with this chase, I have to give it a... I give it a 9. I mean, that was like one of the most insane flips I've ever seen. Oh, I've been meaning to tell you guys, let me know down in the comment section which TV shows you think I should react to. Because I actually got a few brewing in my mind right now. I'm thinking Prison Break, Lethal Weapon, and Breaking Bad.
Go, put it down!
I know it's supposed to be an epic shootout, but I mean, you waste all that ammo on this one guy. Like, how much ammo? I mean, honestly, like, how much ammo can you waste these days? One bullet? Hello? But then again, if he has cover, then that's understandable.
I'm alright! I started to get tired of scared the hell out of me. Me too. Someone shot me.
Now, Vit, honestly, when I first saw this, I was not expecting this to happen for him to get shot in the back. I mean, that was insane. It's like, I'm just like, I'm saying, like, in the back of my head, like, turn around, Rick, turn around. But nope. And then this is when we fast forward from the shootout and Rick getting injured to what? I'd say, how many months would you guys say he's been in a coma? 4? 5? Because honestly, I don't know.
Diane, just best to take these out. Just kind of something good. Something special.
I'd say you have to be in there for about like 4 months. I mean, how long does it usually take for someone to grow a beard? Time has honestly passed by real fast. Especially with those dead leaves. I mean, honestly, who knew? I mean, who knows how long he's been out? Let's see. Dead flowers. Clock stopped working. Machines have turned off. Or Rick, man. Honestly, you guys tell me. You wake up pretty much after the explosions and the military walk by and all that. You've pretty much been like dehydrated. You haven't drunken or eaten anything in a while. Your bandage hasn't even been changed. And you just like wake up to pretty much the living hell that, you know, is there right now. You guys tell me, would you be acting like, am I in a dream? Is this real? Or is this all some type of illusion? Well, that's gotta be the most horrible thing to wake up to. A dead poor nurse just like ripped open. Honestly, if I was in Rick's position, if I woken up in the hospital after hell pretty much found its way in, I wouldn't even believe it either. But then again, when I'm seeing all this, I'd be saying to myself, this has to be real. This has to be um like not a dream. Don't open dead side. Here's what I don't, but here's what I didn't quite understand. If the power is down, if the phones and if like the phones and elevators don't work, then how come the lights are still on? Like to be honest, I didn't because to be honest, I never really quite understood it. And by the way, this really got to be a scary image to go down these steps, not knowing what could like lie beneath. Well, he's finally outside. Well, that's gonna be another horrible thing to look at. All the dead bodies. So this must be what hell feels like. Huh? Here's the one thing I didn't quite understand. How come the military was more focused on themselves instead of helping other people? Then again, I guess I can't blame them considering that they would think about containment first instead of risking it. But the fact that they slaughtered innocent civilians because they were probably infected with um because they were infected, that's pretty messed up. Oh yeah, my favorite zombie of all, the bicycle bro zombie.
Lord, Lord. Carl. Carl. Carl.
I mean, it's gotta be sad and depressing for him. First to wake up in that hospital, no one come back here and find nothing. It's like he doesn't even know if this is real or not. And here we go to the introduction of Morgan and Dwayne.
Daddy! Daddy! Daddy, I got this something. It was not from there.
Say something. I want to hear him say something.
You call me Carl.
Something. No, they don't talk. Hey, mister. What's the bandit for? What kind of wound? Answer me, damn you. What's your wound? You tell me, or I will kill you.
Boy. It's like as if getting hit upside the head with a shovel wasn't bad enough. You gotta like hot time up to the bed.
That bandage changed now. It's pretty big. What was it? Good wound. Good shot. Good shot. What else? Anything? Good shot ain't enough. Look, I ask, and you answer. It's common courtesy, right?
Oh, we'll wait for Rick to make that comeback in season 6.
You get big, maybe smashed, anything like that. No, I got shot. You just shot, as far as I know. Just let me. It was cold enough. People would have killed you by now. I don't think I have one. Be on a mess. Didn't want to come show me this. Try anything. I'm getting you with it. Don't you think I won't?
I don't see what I forgot. There.
Come on out when you're able.
Now the lighting should be a bit better.
This place. Fred and Sidney Drake's. I've been here. This is their place. This is what we got here. Don't do that. Let's see the light. Want him out there in neutral. I never should have flagged that gun today. Sound draws another all over the street. Stupid. It's a gun. Don't have it so fast. I didn't think he shot that man today. Man,
What no man?
what the hell was that out your mouth just now?
It wasn't a man.
You shot in the street out front a man. Trim. You could ask us if it was a walker.
Yeah, Rick. Oh, Walker.
Sit down. Fall down.
Daddy. Listen.
Guys, tell me down in the comment section, what would you rate the first season to on a scale of 1 to 20?
Lord, we thank thee for this food. Take blessings. We ask you to watch over us in these crazy days. Amen.
Because honestly, I'd have to rate it to 21.
What's going on? I woke up today. Hospital. Came home. That's all I know. You know about the dead people, right? Yeah, I saw a lot of that. Out on the road, dark, and all the trucks. No, not the ones that go down. The ones that didn't. The walkers. Like the one I shot today. Because he looked at him. Tried to give him tickets to the flesh, at least. But I guess if this is the first year, I know how it must sound.
The pretty much anyone it would sound crazy.
They get more active after dark sometimes. Maybe it's the cool air or hell, maybe it's just we find that gun today. People will be fine as long as we stay quiet. Probably wander off by morning. Listen, one thing I do know. Don't you get that? I saw it in the bad vision. That's what we were afraid of. Lights, kill you. If you would goods you out, but then after a while, you come back. Gunshot. Got a little bit to my boy said you were a big club.
Oh, you wish.
Yeah. That's me. Deadly is Dylan Chappell.
Dillinger.
Sheriff's deputy. Hey, it's okay, Daddy. It's not one of those on the car. You sure? Happened once before. Went off for a few minutes. Keep it like 20. Same as last time. I think we're okay. Anyways, I bring more of them. Nothing we can do about it now. Just have to wait them out till morning.
Now, things you guys should know about the apocalypse. Number one, living can't be trusted. It's like, regardless, you want my advice? If you happen to stumble upon a stranger, and you don't know what he or she or they are capable of, my advice: don't let your guard down. Like, keep your guard up, and pretty much make them earn your trust in order for you to trust them. Number two, if you're having a hard time coping with the loss of someone that you've known for a while and even loved, I would say pretty much deal with grief in your own way. Which is kind of like what Morgan and Dwayne have been doing. Ever since Morgan's wife, Jenny, had died, let's just say it's been pretty much hard for him. You know? How, like, he couldn't bring himself to put down his own wife. But then again, no one could.
She died in the other room on that bed. Do about it. That fever, man. Skin gave off like a furnace.
You couldn't do it.
I just didn't have it in me. I just worked for my job.
Honestly, if it were up to me, I'd just do it and get it over with, and then deal with my grief afterwards. Because, I mean, if I don't, who knows what could happen. Now, before the little girl at the gas station, this right here was Rick's first Walker kill with a baseball bat.
You alright?
Well, best not to put too much force on it.
They're alive. My wife and son. At least they were when they left. How come you know? I go to this place. I found empty drawers in the bedroom. They packed some clothes, not a lot, but enough to travel. You don't hear about it over And he has all the clothes. Straight photos on the walls. Neither do I. Some random thief take those two, you think?
Well, it makes a good point.
Our photo albums, family pictures, all gone. Photo albums. My wife. Same thing. The IAM packing survival gear, she's grabbing photo album.
They're in Atlanta, I bet.
That's right. Why there? Refugee center. Huge one, they said, before the broadcast stopped. Military protection, food, shelter. They told people to go there. Said it'd be safest.
Plus, they got that disease place.
Center for Disease Control. Said they were working out how to solve this thing.
You know, as much as I hate to say it, I'd rather live in the apocalypse than live in the regular world. But hey, that's just me. Terrible sorry if you guys can't hear the volume. But I'm trying to get another copyright strike.
I've been down for maybe a month. Station's got its own propane system. Pilot's still on. Oh my lord! That feels good, right? Wait. Dressing room back there. What you say, Dwayne?
Thank you.
Man, it sounds like a good deal. Safer anyway, people. That's where we were headed. Things got crazy. Man, you won't believe the panic. Streets weren't fit to be on. And then my wife couldn't travel. No, not without her hurt, so we had to find a place to lay low. And then after she died, we just stayed hunkered down. I guess we're just a frozen place. Plan to move on. Haven't walked up to it yet.
I mean, it would make sense because the wounds are still fresh. So, yeah.
A lot of it's gone missing.
Well,
Can I learn to shoot?
at least.
I'm old enough.
Yes, you're gonna learn. We gotta do it carefully. Teach you to respect the weapon. That's right. It's not a toy. You pull the trigger, you have to mean it. Always remember that, Dwayne.
Yes, sir.
Here.
Well, at least they left him a good amount of weapons.
Take that one. Nothing fancy. Scope's accurate.
Now, if I can recall, Martin said something about how Rick tried to make him deal. How Rick, like, basically tried to make him deal with it, you know? Basically kill his dead wife so it can be done with. Honestly, I kind of thought that at first, too. He wouldn't just randomly give him that rifle out in the open.
Conserve your ammo. Goes faster than you think, especially in target practice. Dwayne, take this to the car. Be sure you won't come along. A few more days. By then, Dwayne will know how to shoot and I won't be so rusty.
I honestly thought it was a bad idea that they split up. I personally thought that they should have stick together.
That's how you find me. You say they're here. Can't afford not to. Not anymore. promise them one thing. They may not seem like much one at a time, but in a group all riled up and hungry, man, you watch your ass. Too. You good man, Rick. I hope you find your wife and son. See you, Dwayne. Take care of the old man.
Yes, sir.
That's how their friendship starts.
Leon Bassett. Didn't think much of him. Careless and dumb, but can't leave him like this. You know they're here to shot. Let's not be here when they show up. Let's go, son. Come on.
Well, let's give him a quick clean death. Yeah, what I really like is how like they basically made, you know, it looks so realistic. It's like with the blood and everything. That's a great signal. 2 hunks, 2 siren blares. Okay. Honestly, you guys tell me, should they have stuck together or should they have split up the way they did? Honestly, because this is like me speaking. If they had how I put this? Oh yeah, if they had like stuck together, maybe there's a possibility that Dwayne would still be alive. But hey, that's just you know, me talking. Well, Rick's going off to find. Oh, fun fact by the way. The Bicycle Girl zombie, in case you haven't noticed, if you haven't watched the webisodes, that Bicycle Girl zombie is Hannah. And Hannah was in all the webisodes of technically season 1. So if you want to check out the webisodes, I would advise you to go to amc.com to get the information. Because that's kind of like how like the whole beginning of it starts, you know, with the dead rising and feasting on the living. That's how it all starts with the webisodes. I think what really pained me is the fact that he couldn't do it. Even despite him trying his damnedest, he just couldn't do it. And here goes the walker that Rick encountered yesterday. Well, I mean, hell, you might as well just go and put it out of its misery, so she can find peace in the afterlife.
Daddy?
It's all right, Dwayne. You stay there, son. Don't you come up here.
He can't do it. You know, back when Morgan was going crazy, I think he personally blamed himself for what happened to his son. Because in his mind, he feels that, like, if he had just killed Jenny, maybe what happened to Dwayne wouldn't have happened at all. I don't know.
I'm sorry this happened.
Like I said, guys, I'm fully caught up, but this is kind of like me, like, recapping on pretty much everything that I've seen. Ah, right in the eye. He can't do it.
Come on.
Then again, if this was me, if I was in this situation, I probably couldn't do it either. Well, moving on.
Broadcasting on emergency channel. We'll be approaching Atlanta on Highway 85. Anybody reads, please respond. Hello? Hello? Can anybody hear my voice? Anybody out there? If anybody hears me, please respond. Hello? Can you hear my voice? Hello? Can anybody hear my voice?
Oh, hello?
Can you hear my voice?
Yes, I can hear you. You're coming through. Over.
Anybody reads, please respond. Broadcasting on emergency channel. We'll be approaching Atlanta on Highway 85. If anybody reads, please respond.
We're just outside the city. Damn it. Hello? Hello? Oh, you couldn't hear me. I couldn't want it.
Try to reach me again. Come on, son. You know that's gonna work this thing.
Ah, Shane.
Hello, hello. It's Person Called Stone here. This is Officer Shane Walsh broadcasting a person unknown. Please respond.
Oh, look at baby Carl.
There are others. It's not just us.
We're big bags on the CPR.
A lot of good it's been doing. I've been saying for a week we ought to put signs up on 85 and warn people away from the city. Folks have no idea what they're getting into.
Just give enough time.
I think we need to make time.
That's a luxury we can't afford. And we are surviving here. We are day to day. But who the hell would you propose we say?
I'll go. Give me a vehicle.
Nobody goes anywhere alone, you know that.
One kid to have a little face, Shane.
So,
Wait, piss me? Piss me all you want, it's not gonna change anything. I'm not putting you in danger, okay? I'm not doing it for anything. Make you feel like sometimes you want to slap me upside the head. Tell you what, when you feel that, you go right in on my head. You cannot walk off like that. Well, half cocked. You not want to do it for my sake, for your sake. That's mine, but just know. too much. And he's out losing his money too, okay? You tell me okay.
My personal thoughts on this affair. The only thing I can say is that it pretty much made me sick to my stomach.
I don't want you more.
But then again, I can't blame Lori. Yeah, I can't blame Lori. A whole lot of you people really hate her character, and you know what? That's fine. I really honestly could care less. Okay, it's like I've been saying this to numerous people who have been reacting to the show. Has she made stupid mistakes in the past? Yes. Has she had absolute regret? Absolutely. I mean, come on. Think about it. Look, Shane did try to get him out of the hospital. He tried, but he was hooked up to the machine, so ergo, he did not know what to do. He did not know where to take him off the machines or to just take the whole gurney out in the hall. Anyways, the point is, how can I put this? Oh. The point is, Shane tried and failed to get him out of the hospital. He couldn't be able to do it. However, he did put the gurney right by the door so no walkers or even military could get in. After that, well, how can I put this? Well, looking back at that definitely sucked. Committing suicide, pretty much. Anyways, as I was saying, that's when he pretty much told Lori and Carl that Rick is dead. So, I don't know. I really can't. I honestly can't even get the words right. Right? I mean, I can't even get the words out. How can I put this? Sorry, guys. My mind is just on this episode right now. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, I think pretty much Shane fell for Lori, especially all the way back in high school. Because him and Rick have been best friends ever since high school. So, you could say he technically had a thing for Lori back then. I really don't know the words. Alright? looks like luck actually came around. When you run out of gas in the apocalypse, horses are by far the best option. However, you gotta groom them, and you definitely gotta feed them. Welcome to Atlantis City, the living hell for walkers and stragglers. Let's see if I have gotten something. No. For the record, all that talk about there being a refugee center inside Atlanta, well, this turns out it was outside of Atlanta. Oh, that's lovely. Crows feasting on a dead man. I wonder if tanks are still operational. Well, I mean, there's still practically fuel in it, and there's a possibility then. Okay, there is one thing that I would like to talk about that helicopter passing through. It just had me think about something. If you haven't seen, well, I mean, if you haven't heard of this game called The Walking Dead Survival Instinct, it's a story about Daryl Dixon and Merle Dixon, and about how he acquires the great legendary crossbow, which he's famous for using. It's like all the way at the end of the game, it's like whoever you have with you will it's pretty much like the last and final mission is where like you're at this evacuation station. And you have to kill a whole bunch of walkers just to get passed through. Next thing you know, the helicopter takes off, but Merle stops Daryl from getting in it, claiming that the pilot was bit, and they pretty much saved him. Someone told me that helicopter that was passing by in this scene, that might have been it. But then again, I could be wrong. Whoa. You know, let's face it right now. This herd that is right here, this is nothing compared to what I've seen in Season 6. Or matter of fact, no. Even like Season 8. Now Now, in case you haven't noticed, there's like a large herd of walkers at the end of the very finale of season 8. So I would advise you guys to check it out. Oh man, poor horse. Right, he's surrounded by walkers.
Lori, I'm sorry.
Now, see, that was insane. Just as soon as he's about to commit suicide, he sees an open latch at the bottom of the tank and gets in it. Then again, if you were in that same situation, you stumble upon a gigantic herd out in the city, you're pretty much surrounded and got no way out, you probably take the low road too. Well, that's gotta be like a bad option to be shooting guns in close quarters, especially in a tank. Next thing you know, like you got nothing but like loud ringing in your head. You know, that Walker that was on a bus, a whole lot of people are like comparing that Walker to Jim Carrey. I mean, technically it would make sense. Oh. It's just like when you finally thought he was in the clear, this happens. And he's just about ready to give up. Until that happens. The introduction of Glenn.
Gomez. And your
Dumbass. Honestly, one of the most memorable lines of Glenn. That is quite a massive herd right there. Well, guys, that was episode 1. I hope you guys enjoyed my reaction. Hopefully, it wasn't boring. But like I said, I'm caught. This is kind of like me recapping on the greatest moments of the show. So I'll get back to you tomorrow with something else. I don't know what. I'll think of something. In the meantime, like, comment, subscribe, favorite. Be sure to follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Links are down below in the description. Love y'all, Dev. Stay true, stay low, and peace.